Hello there, everybody. This is Alex from Hardcoin Guides, bringing my guide for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves on crushing difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 1 entitled A Rock in a Hard Place. This chapter is going to be, well, pretty short, and we just do nothing but climb the entire time. So, as it always is with every other guide I've done, I'm just trying to show you guys that, yes, I am playing on crushing, and starting there, all the other fun stuff. The first two chapters, though, I want to specify are just not my favorite of this game. Like, back in the day, when you first did them, they were kind of cool. But nowadays, it's more or less just, I find them kind of uninteresting and really slow and boring. I probably should have fast-forwarded through all this stuff, and for some reason I have a really bad habit of going to the right every single time. Every time I play this game, I always think like, oh yeah, it's that direction. No. It's always the left. Like, if you... well, that's the thing, though, is I'm pretty sure if you go left, it will just work. It won't do the thing that the other side does. I don't think so. But, yeah. I do love Uncharted 2, all things considered. It's also a lot easier than Uncharted 1 was. But that just kind of comes with the territory of just being a lot less, archaic and clunky. Not that I think Uncharted 1 is bad. I'm just saying that it does have those varying effects of being kind of weird and harder to get used to. But Uncharted 2 is a lot easier to get into, even if you're trying to play on Crushing for the first time. So, if you're playing Uncharted for the first time on Crushing for anything at all, then yeah, this is a pretty good one to get into, for sure. And I would still probably argue that Uncharted 2, campaign-wise, is my favorite campaign out of all the Uncharted games. Even still nowadays, I still think the campaign's a fun romp, and just a good story and all that other stuff. But like I said before, the first two chapters have just gotten to the point where I've gotten so tired of playing them that I don't really care for them all that much. There's going to be a couple in here that are like that, but then again, it's Uncharted, it's going to happen. You're going to have those ones that are just kind of not that replayable. But this game's still cool, so don't let that detract from anything at all. And also for Chapter 1, there's not a lot of fighting that goes on. There is like one specific fight, but the guy just blows up anyway, so it's not really much of a big ordeal. And what else can I probably talk about? Why have I been gone for so long? Well, oh yeah, I kept this in because I thought it was funny. I went to jump, to get up the damn thing, and I ended up either tilting the stick or whatever happened. I jumped off and died, so I just kept that in for the lulz. Yeah, I've been gone for a while, and I know it's been a while. I just haven't really been wanting to do Uncharted 2. That's like one of the major factors of it. I have been going back through and playing Hyrule Warriors on Switch. I've been playing a lot of that, so just a lot of Zelda stuff in general, just to catch up on my backlog, doing stuff outside of YouTube, that sort of thing, and just focusing on my main channel and doing a lot of Let's Plays that I wanted to finish. I was planning on finishing Shadow the Hedgehog today because I had one more playthrough left. Yeah, that's it. I had one more ending to get, and I would have been done. But the Wii is doing some weird stuff, and I don't know why it's doing some weird stuff, but it sure is. Elgato is just having a knit fit about everything like it always does. So, By the way, I will make mention real quick, too. I'm not planning on getting all the treasure. I'm just grabbing all the ones here because, I don't know, my brain told me to do it. I saw a shiny object, and I'm like, you know what? Fudge it. I'll get it, I guess. Even though I could have kept my treasures from the last playthrough. I don't know why I didn't. I think I have this game Platinum, though, too, on PS4. I keep telling myself I do, but I don't know. By the way, even though Uncharted 2 is my favorite of the campaigns to play through, or just story-wise and all that other stuff, Uncharted 3 is my all-time favorite, mainly because of the multiplayer. And there's a few levels in there that are pretty good too, of course. But it's mainly the multiplayer. I played a whole lot of multiplayer for that game. By the way, you don't need to pick up the gun there. There's going to be a gun over here inside the terrain. So if you want to pick this up, you can. Yeah, Uncharted 2, guide-wise, should be about, I would wager, I think it was like 22 chapters. something like that. So, but it's official. We're finally doing it. And then my plan is, after I finish Uncharted 2, I'm going to hop into Devil May Cry 4 and do Dante Must Die. And then, hopefully after that, I'm going to do God of War 4. Yeah, just shoot this guy like once, maybe twice. Just in his general vicinity. And there you go. By the way, I might miss some treasures. I think there's going to be some that I'm going to miss on purpose. Because, once again, the whole point of this is not to get treasure, it's just to beat crushing. So, this game will not get hard until at least Chapter 3. And Chapter 2's got some finicky stuff to it. And you guys get to see that. And just how annoying that one can be. But other than that, like I said, the first chapter is nothing to really write home about. It's just an introductory chapter. Pretty much just giving you a little bit of a story thing. Like, oh, how did we wind up in this mess? My favorite character, Nathan Drake. This was actually the first game I played, too, by the way. Yeah, I never played Uncharted 1 until, like, I think after... At least after I played 2. Because I think there was... I want to say there was one point in time where I rented 2, and I beat it within that weekend. And I loved it so much, I eventually went out and bought it. I played the demo at Walmart. It was the Chapter 5. I think the whole chapter for it, maybe. Good chapter, by the way. And I played all that, and I was like, what is this? It's so cool. And then I rented the game, I think, and then I bought it eventually. And yeah, it just kind of was like that ever since. I didn't really play the multiplayer all that much. I did a bit, but I mostly played it after I played Uncharted 3's multiplayer, more so. Because I think back then I didn't understand how multiplayer stuff even worked, because I was kind of a dumb kid who didn't understand multiplayer stuff on PS3 and what have you. So, you know, I wasn't really sure about all that. And, you know, Wi-Fi and setting up all that crap, I didn't really understand it, even though we had internet because we could download demos and such. I don't know. I was an idiot, to say the least. Anyway, that's it. So, as always, take care, everybody.